Good morning, and welcome to Disney Springs. Today, we've got a mission on our hands. Oh yeah. You know that Gateway to the World building, that DVC Gateway to the World building that we checked out? Was it a couple months ago now? Feels like forever ago. But we checked that out, and a new area in that building has recently opened up. I think it's like a lounge. I don't know if that's 100% true, but we're gonna go see what the situation is. So, join me. Also, really quick, look at the size of this bumblebee. The bees here are so big. Aren't they wild? They're like tiny birds. Anyway, all right, let's make our way over to this area because it is toasty. Also, we may have a little bit of a side quest on our hands because I was looking at the comments before I made my way in today, and one of you left a comment about something called, is it Millionaire Shortbread or something from Wine Bar George? I want to get my hands on that. Actually, the person who commented this also recommended the ginger newt over at Universal. That was delicious. So we'll see if we can get that today. I don't know, because I have no idea if I have to like be there or if they have like a quick service option. I haven't done Wine Bar George, so we'll get back to that. Our first order of business though is this DVC area. Now, just as a little bit of a refresher for those of you who don't remember, so a little while ago, DVC opened a storefront here at Disney Springs. It's essentially a kiosk just like you'll find anywhere else. My goodness, there are ants crawling all over me today. But of course, the appeal is that it's located outside of the parks and outside of like the hustle and bustle of your resort lobby. Generally speaking, you can find kiosks and guides and people to talk to about DVC at the parks. And of course, in your resort, especially like moderate resorts, I'm honestly not sure if they have any in the values, but nonetheless, they have people you can talk to all throughout Walt Disney World. The challenge is, you don't want to really be taking time out of your park day to be talking to someone about DVC, and the lobbies can be a little tough because it's really loud in there, but this provides an option that you can kind of get to at your leisure. It's not within a ticketed area. You don't have to pay for parking, which is fantastic if that's something that, you're staying off property, you want to discuss this, but you don't want to park, it's not a park day for you or whatever. It's also indoor and AC'd, which is great because that means that you can talk without like sweating. There's no urgency to just get out of the sun, So I think that that's good. Other than that, it's not really remarkable in my opinion. They have some models in there. Of course, there are some representatives in there, but it's just a kiosk like you'll find elsewhere. That said, this new addition, the second floor, which is like a DVC lounge for DVC members, I don't know, that might be cool. So I want to go check it out. That's what we're gonna do. So let's make our way over. Also, for those of you who are wondering, I am pro additional lounge here at Walt Disney World. I want more lounges, more perks for DVC members. And this is potentially one of them. I'll tell you how I feel about it once we get in there. But for now, let's get in. All right, so we just made our way in to that gateway to Discovery, and there's no elevator in there, but there is an elevator right here. I think that that's the door we want to go in, but I want to ask first. So let's go back in, ask, and then see if we can make our way up. All right, confirmed. That elevator is where we need to go, but it doesn't open until 11:30. It's just about 11 now. So we got to come back. She did explain to me that it's a very small area. It's very crowded up there. Space is very limited, and there are a lot of people who are planning on coming back. So I anticipate that there's probably going to be a wait to get in there. I don't know what the situation is going to be. We'll play it by ear, but for now, let's try and make our way over to Wine Bar George and see if we can get this millionaire shortbread. Like I said, I don't know, we're playing everything by ear today. We're just here, enjoying the day. Okay, update. I checked the app. Yes, we can get this millionaire shortbread without doing like any type of sit-down table service thing. They have it as a grab-and-go option at the Basket, I think it's called, but that doesn't open until 11:30. So we have a decision. Do we start at the lounge or do we start with the millionaire shortbread? I think we start at the lounge because I think that there's going to be a lot of people popping into the lounge and I don't want to have to wait. So we're going to try and rope drop the lounge, or the lounge. She said it's not really a lounge. It's more of like a display area. We'll see. But we've got like 10 minutes, so we're just gonna sit here and hang out. I popped into Deluxe Burger. They open at 11. So I got myself a Diet Sprite, and I grabbed one of these pamphlets for Flavors of Florida, because it's currently Flavors of Florida from now until August 11th here at Disney Springs, which includes a lot of delicious options that would probably be more interesting than a Diet Sprite, but I just wanted something cool to sip on, and I figured if I was going to pay nearly $5, it better be something with flavor as opposed to water. Yes, I have my water up in the car, but again, foolishly, I didn't bring it with me. Do as I say, not as I do, people. Anyway, this is a cool little pamphlet here. There's even a game in here where we can look for different words and spell out a word, and I think we can even get a little prize at the end. We'll see. Maybe we'll come back and do that. That might be fun. There's a lot of things I'd like to try in here too. Lots of delicious things. But today we have to focus. We have a goal. We're gonna stick to it. So I'm gonna sit here for a bit, sip on my soda, check and see if you guys had anything to say, and then from there, we'll make our way over to this lounge area and check it out. All right, it's just about that time. I know you can't see it, but we're gonna make our way over, grab our soda, and let's go. See if we can get into this lounge area. All right, so here's the thing. We got another change of plans on our hands. I went in there and I was like, hey, you guys said you were opening at 11:30. They were like, yeah, but no one's come down yet. So you want to sit down, hang out for a bit and wait? I was like, yeah, no problem. As soon as my rear end hit that seat, they were like, hey, just got word. Sorry, we're not opening until noon. And here's the thing. I could hang out for another half an hour until noon and see if they hopefully open. But why? You know, why? I want to show you this place, but I'm not waiting till noon. Sorry, we're gonna have to check it out some other day. But while I was waiting, I put some stickers. This was while I was waiting prior to going in there, because as it turned out, I wasn't in there for very long. I put the stickers in the appropriate place on this little scavenger hunt thing. I know I said we might come and do this together, and we still can, but you know, I just was killing some time. And I went and redeemed it for a button. Isn't that cool? Little button. I love that. Super cool. Also, this is a really cool little scavenger hunt. You can learn a lot about the lore of Disney Springs, which I think is really cool. And I definitely think you should pick one of these up because it's got all of the menu items that you might want to try. So you know what to expect from Flavors of Florida. And you have until August 11th. So get on that. But here's the thing. We're going to tuck this away. And then we're going to make our way over to Wine Bar George and see if we can salvage the rest of this day. I mean, we're already here, so let's go get a millionaire shortbread. Hopefully, it won't cost us $1 million. It won't. It's like $8, but let's go. Also, for the record, I said let's go to Wine Bar George thinking that it was on our way out, which is that direction. It is not on our way out. It is the opposite direction of out for us. But you know what? I said we're gonna do it. So let's do it. All right, there it is, the basket. By the way, that was one of the most delightful encounters I've had in a long time. She was wonderful. It just made my day. Anyway, got the goods. Ended up costing me like $10 with the tip because yeah, I tipped for great service and that was great service. Let's find a place where we can pull off, take a bite of this thing, and yes, we'll bring some home to Russ. Relax. All right, here it is. Listen, Christina, I'm counting on you to really take this day and send it home because, I mean, I feel like we haven't accomplished a whole lot today. So you killed it with the recommendation of the ginger newt. I don't see why this shouldn't also be amazing. And you know, I've heard other people talk about this and they say it's great. So first and foremost, let me just say, bigger than I thought it was gonna be. Significant size here. Also, 10 out of 10 for giving me utensils here because sometimes they don't. And then stuff like this gets super messy. And I understand it's like, use a napkin. Okay, but now I'm sticky. Who wants to be sticky, you know? So let's crack this open, take a taste. Oh wow, this is a difficult container. You know, she warned me. She said that this container is really tough, so you have to be careful. I don't know if you can see this, but I don't want to touch it because I don't want it to get all melty and sticky. Well, let's see if I can cut myself off a piece of this. I don't even know what this is. Shortbread, millionaire. Should it be delicious? Probably. Just going in. We like to fly by the seat of our pants here. Wow, this is not gonna cut. Okay, I'm gonna do my best here. I'm gonna make it look like I know how to use utensils, you know? See if I can give you a look at what we've got here. I don't want to drop it. You see that? Is that like thick caramel cookie? Can you even see it? I feel like I'm losing things because of this wind. Just take a bite. Let's see what we're looking at. Do I do the whole thing? Oh, haven't let me down yet, Christina. Haven't let me down yet. I have secured the box. I'm gonna pack it up and get ready to go. This is too delicious. I mean, it's $8, you know, before tax and whatever else. Like I said, I tipped today. That is shareable. That's something that Russ and I mean, we wouldn't even be able to polish off. We would, we'd feel terrible afterwards because it's so like sweet and delicious. That is so good. I don't even know what else to say. It's like shortbread, caramel, chocolate, all perfectly balanced, not too sticky. Like, it's not like caramel, like super chewy, can't eat it caramel. Oh, that's too good. Well, with that, I think our day here at Disney Springs is done. It hasn't been the most exciting adventure because there are more things that we wanted to do and we weren't able to because they just weren't available to us. But you know what? Sometimes that's how it goes. You know, I try and make the best of every scenario. Sometimes things go according to plan, sometimes they don't. But I still share everything with you anyway because, I mean, this is what it's really like to be here doing this. So if you found yourself coming out here hoping to go to the lounge today, you would have had the same experience I did. And now you know it. But anyway, great save from Christina there, recommending that Millionaire shortbread. Oh my goodness, it was so good. I cannot wait to share it with Russ. I'm sure he'll tell you all about it. Stay tuned to social media for that. But for now, I'm off. Thanks for hanging out, and I look forward to seeing you guys in the next one. More adventures on the way.